Thank you. Thank you, Lisa Leslie. I'm gonna say it again because it deserves to be shouted from the rooftops. Thank you, Lisa Leslie. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have someone with sense stepping into this Caitlin Clark madness, and it's about time. What Lisa Leslie just dropped about Caitlin Clark, it's not just a breath of fresh air, it's a hurricane of truth blowing away a year's worth of hater nonsense. If you could bottle up common sense and sell it, Lisa's words would be a $1 billion industry. After months of WNBA players, old and new, and media types raging against the Caitlin Clark cash machine, Lisa swooped in like the legend she is and made every single hater look like they're arguing with a brick wall. And trust me, the wall's winning. If you're talking WNBA Mount Rushmore, Lisa Leslie's face is carved in stone. She's the one who dunked, the one who set the stage, the universal icon of women's hoops. And now, she's the ultimate ally Caitlin Clark could ask for. While jealousy swirls around Caitlin like a bad reality TV plot, Lisa's dropping straight facts that put everything into perspective. Haters? They're scrambling for tissues right now, and we're about to hand them out because they're gonna need 'em. So before we dive in, smash that like button. Every like equals one tissue for the haters. Do your part, fam. So why's Lisa speaking up now? Simple. Caitlin Clark is out here breaking records without even lacing up her sneakers yet this season, and the haters are back at it, acting like she doesn't deserve the shine. Let's set the scene. The Indiana Fever? Hands down the most popular team in the WNBA. No debate. And I'm thrilled that the league's finally leaning into it. This isn't just good news for Fever fans or Indiana, it's a gold mine. For the entire WNBA, it's the worst-kept secret in sports. Caitlin Clark is the most popular player in WNBA history, maybe even the most talked-about female athlete in America, period. The hype, off the charts. The economic impact, through the roof. Don't believe me? Let's roll the tape. Last season, as a rookie, Caitlin Clark and the Fever shattered every record in sight. Over 300,000 fans packed their home games in 2024, a new WNBA single-season attendance record, up a jaw-dropping 39% from the year before. League-wide, every team saw attendance spikes. The WNBA logged 154 sellouts, more than triple the 45 from 2023. TV, oh, it exploded. 2024 was the most-watched season ever. The top 7 most-watched games in ESPN history? All from last year, and guess who was in most of them? Caitlin Clark's Fever. Over 54 million viewers tuned in, another all-time high. And it didn't stop there. Off-season? The Fever announced a preseason game in Iowa, Caitlin's old college stomping grounds, and fans snatched up 15,000 tickets in under an hour. Sold out. For a preseason game. That's the Caitlin Clark effect, folks. This should be a parade. Moment for the WNBA. Pop the champagne. More eyes, more money, more opportunities for everyone. The league's been stuck in the shadows forever, seen as a charity case propped up by the NBA, bleeding cash. But now? Thanks to Caitlin, they've got a real shot at a future where players get paid what they deserve, and the league actually thrives. So what do we get instead of celebration? Jealousy. Claws out, shade thrown. Some players try to play it cool, but the envy seeps through. Others? They're straight up diminishing her, injecting themselves into the narrative. Oh, it's not just Caitlin, it's me too. Or my favorite, she's only hyped because she's white. Really? That's the card we're playing? Look, I get it. If you're another player, it's got a sting that every reporter's asking about Caitlin 24/7. But here's the kicker. Tearing her down doesn't fix that. Use the spotlight she's dragging in. Make the new fans know your name, too. This petty drama's hurting a league that's begged for a transcendent star, to pull in casual fans and finally go mainstream. Remember, 19 million people watched Caitlin in the NCAA championship game. No women's players ever hit the WNBA with that kind of buzz. Not Candace Parker, not Diana Taurasi. She was a one-woman highlight reel at Iowa, dropping 40-point masterpieces, dragging her team to back-to-back title games. She didn't just bring hype, she delivered. Caitlin made the WNBA hot. Attendance records smashed. Merch sales skyrocketed. She broke the single-season assist record, dropped a league record 19 assists in one game, averaged nearly 20 points a night, and hauled the Fever to their first playoffs since 2016. Haters said her game wouldn't translate to the pros. Well, she proved them wrong with style. Logo threes, no-look dimes, swagger for days. She's the real deal. And the numbers? 20 points, 8.4 assists, 6 rebounds as a rookie. Some call that not dominating. I call it insane, especially for year one. But some folks in the WNBA ecosystem can't handle it. It's an ego bruise. I've got talent, where's my fame? Fair? Maybe not. But that's sports. The latest salt? The national broadcast schedule. 6 teams moved Fever games to NBA arenas. Some hilariously won't admit it's because of Caitlin. Atlanta Dream's owner blamed a scheduling conflict. Sure, buddy. A conflict solved by a 16,000-seat upgrade. Then the WNBA dropped the TV slate. Caitlin and the Fever. 41 national games. A record. 8 more than Aja Wilson's Aces. 9 more than the champion Liberty. Shocker? Nope. Her games last year drew up to 3 times the viewers of others. One playoff game? 2.5 million viewers. More than recent finals. Everyone knows it. The league's screaming it with their actions. This is a golden opportunity. The Fever stacked their roster. Veteran stars like Dewana Bonner, a 6-time All-Star, and Natasha Howard, a 3-time champ. They grabbed sharpshooter Sophie Cunningham and defensive ace Brianna Turner. 5 All-Stars now: Clark, Bonner, Howard, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston, plus champs off the bench. They're a contender overnight. Fans are hyped, qualities about to soar. But cue the whining. Nafisa Collier, fresh off a Finals MVP run, griped on First Take. There's stars all over the league. Why not more games for the champs? Fair point, until you realize she tried to sign Caitlin for $1 million to her unrivaled league. Why? Because Caitlin moves the needle. Without her, Unrivaled barely cracked 100,000 viewers. The WNBA had stars in 2021, 2022, 2023. Ratings crept up. Caitlin hit in 2024? Boom. Skyrocketed. It's not rocket science. It's Caitlin science. Players want fair pay, rightfully so. WNBA salaries are low. Some make less than a Costco manager. But revenue's been the issue. Until now. That $2.2 billion media deal? Caitlin's viewership cooked that pie. Players should seize this, put on a show, win fans, grow the pie. Not complain about fairness. Which brings us back to Lisa Leslie. In a USA Today interview, she dropped a masterclass response to Caitlin's TV slate. Listen up. This is your hater shutdown script. It's all about money, marketing, and we cannot deny what Caitlin Clark has done for the women's game. She's had a huge effect, the Caitlin Clark effect. Have we ever had teams move to larger arenas to play against a team? No, we have not. If we have more eyeballs on the game and Caitlin brings that, why would we feel some kind of way because she has more television games? It's all about money, marketing, and we cannot deny what Caitlin Clark has done for the women's game. She's had a huge effect, the Caitlin Clark effect. Have we ever had teams move to larger arenas to play against a team? No, we have not. If we have more eyeballs on the game and Caitlin brings that, why would we feel some kind of way because She has more television games. Hang that in the Louvre. It's a masterpiece. Every word's a fact. Why be mad about more people watching? But Lisa wasn't done. She hit the heart of it. When one player eats, we all eat. Bingo. A rising tide lifts all boats. Caitlin's changing the game, bringing cash while making just $76,000 herself. That media deal? Her wave of interest sealed it. Even Lynx coach Cheryl Reeve credited Caitlin for it. This is the WNBA's Magic and Larry moment. Superstars saving a league. Players back then didn't whine about MJ. They cashed in. Caitlin's doing that now. And here's what gets fans fired up: the ungratefulness. Lisa nailed it. Caitlin's not about herself. She gives love to those before her, shares the wealth with teammates. She turned down an NBA All-Star three-point invite to save it for the WNBA's stage. That's class. She's elevating the league, not her ego. Legends like Lisa, Cheryl Miller, even LeBron and Charles Barkley see it. Her new teammate, Sophie Cunningham, calls her the face of the WNBA. Sydney Coulson said Caitlin's affecting economies, people flying in from everywhere to watch her. But some players? They can't accept it. She could win a title, triple their pay, and they'd still nitpick. This hate won't stop. Yet. Caitlin's the lightning rod until another star like Juju Watkins or Paige Buchers builds their own orbit. But Lisa gets it. Her teammates get it. The Fever's year 2? It's going to be wild. Record attendance, insane ratings, maybe a playoff run that breaks the internet. You won't want to miss it. So, players, support each other. Dazzle the new fans. Turn them into WNBA lifers, not just Caitlin stans. Laugh to the bank together. If they embrace this, we're in for an unforgettable season. Drop a basketball emoji in the comments to say hi. Thanks for sticking with me. Smash that subscribe button, and let's ride this Caitlin Clark era to the moon.